Welcome to our channel. My name is Annie. Shooting, fishing, and outdoor. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be talking about our September top baits, and we're also going to spin the wheel for our Crush City giveaway. Stick around and enjoy the video, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, welcome back. It is Labor Day. August is already past us. We got out a few times in August, but not very much. We fished with live bait once in August, and I got out another day and it was so windy I couldn't hardly fish, but just limited opportunities in August. But we fished a lot in the pond behind the house, and we're going to try to get out a little bit more in September. But September is one of those months. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Probably some of the toughest fishing of the year in September, but there's ways to catch them, and we're going to talk about a few different lures we're going to try this month. First of all, we're going to talk about, for Guntersville, flipping and pitching and frogging. We're going to talk about a few of our favorite baits that we like for that. I guess we'll start with frogging first, because that's what Ethan has there.
Yep.
So for frogging, this is my setup here. It's a 7'3" heavy, 50-pound braided line. And my favorite frog is this Spro Bronzeye Blade 65. This one right here is their, I think it's called Killer Gill, but I really like the bottom of it. It's kind of got a nice silver kind of look to it. And I actually changed out those blades from another one of my frogs. This one actually came stock with black blades.
Like these.
Like those. And I actually took the black blades and put on that one and put the silver ones off of that one onto this one. And I think it turned out pretty nice. So if you want a little more flash, that's kind of what I was going for there, but kind of that early morning kind of deal.
Yeah.
I took this one here, and they actually make another. They make one this color, and it's called Midnight, I think. I actually took a black Sharpie and just painted this one, but man, I really like that. I just think it looks really good, and the thing is, it's nice and compact. You know, a lot of guys will take and cut down those legs that come stock on these, but with this you really don't have to, and it has a little bit of flash and it creates a lot of commotion back there. My favorite frog right there by far. All right, for flipping, this is my setup here. This is a 7'6" extra heavy.
Extra heavy.
Once again, 50-pound braid. I know a lot of guys like 65, but I've never broken off on 50. I'm not saying I won't, but that's kind of my go-to. I just like that 50-pound, the way it feels. I got a 4/0 straight shank hook, and I'm starting with a 1 ounce weight here, but you know, you go up accordingly. If you need to go to 1.5 ounces to get through that vegetation, then do what you need to do. Most important part about this whole deal is the snail knot, and we got a snail knot on this, and you can kind of see whenever that weight hits it, see how it kind of kicks it like that. It's real important that you have that snail knot tied correctly, that happens. And the other thing too is, really when you're setting the hook, you don't want to just really slack line them and really lay into them. Really all you have to do is just kind of pull tight, and I mean, this thing is like a broomstick. It's gonna peg them. So don't set it too hard. You're just gonna blow that hook or blow that weight out of their mouth, and you'll end up not getting that fish. Yeah, let's talk about our favorite flipping baits.
So this is a Crush City Queen Pearl.
Yeah, so this is a good one. This is becoming probably one of my favorite flipping baits here. But for getting into that heavy vegetation, I really like the Missile Baits D-Bomb. This is Bruiser Flash, and then this is Superbug. This Superbug has kind of a black with blue fleck on it, and then a green pumpkin on one side. But that, I don't know, man, it really looks like a bluegill with that that blue kind of fleck in there. Probably my favorite. Bruiser Flash is probably my second, but I really like this one, the short and compact. If you're having problems with this one getting into the grass, just kind of pinch those little appendages off right there, and it should get into that grass a little bit better if you feel like that's kind of holding you up. But that's probably my top 3 right now for flipping and pitching around. But for Guntersville, that's kind of this time of the year, September. I mean, that's probably just go pitching and flipping some heavy, matted vegetation. Can't go wrong with that. But we're going to talk about a few other options as well.
And the next thing we're going to talk about is, yes, you have to have a topwater.
Yeah, this time of the year, probably more so than any other time of the year, like September and October, the bass are looking up. I mean, if you're just going to fish a topwater and you could only pick 2 months, it'd probably be September and October, I feel like. But probably our go-to, I really like this size 90 whopper plopper. I need to get one in a chrome color. We lost ours last year and I just hadn't replaced it. But I really like that size. The bait's smaller right now. And this time of the year, you're just trying to get bites a lot, and I think downsizing on this one really kind of helps. So that size 90 whopper plopper, we have one here that's kind of more of a white color if it's cloudy. But that's kind of a good deal. In Guntersville, you have eelgrass everywhere. Yeah, what you got there, Ethan?
So this is a soft plastic topwater.
So yeah, this is a soft plastic jerkbait, also known as a fluke. And this is a Zoom Super Fluke, I think, here. Smoky shad, I think, is the color. But yeah, I mean, especially if you have eelgrass is floating around, or do you not have eelgrass floating around on Guntersville, and maybe not much chop on the water, man, get you a fluke out. And thanks for the comments in the last video. We were asking about the double fluke rig. It's called the donkey rig, I think. Or a double fluke rig. But anyway, that might be something we rig up for this month as well. But yeah, topwater this time of the month, man, have a lot of schooling action. Really like the pencil poppers here. This is my kind of some of my favorites from Yozuri. And once again, kind of the same theme, the downsize, going a little bit smaller, just trying to get bites. But also too, just a little popper is another good option. And Ethan, what do you have there? That's another good option for just covering water with a topwater.
Buzzbait.
Good old buzzbait. This one is the Suicide Buzz from Big Bite Baits. It's a really good one. I fished some with it earlier in August. Really, with the key with a buzzbait is you want to have a little bit of wind on the water. Kind of like you have today out there behind us. Got a little chop on the water. If it's no wind, no chop, probably not going to be your best option. But, all right, we talked about topwater. Now we're going to talk about shallow water moving baits.
That's right.
First one we're going to talk about is a lipless crankbait. Great option this time of the year. I really like this chrome color here. Yeah, just throw that around in shallow water, rip it out. You're gonna get bites on this for sure this time of the year. They're keyed in on that smaller bait. I mean, this little smaller profile, it's hard to beat that for sure. Also a chatterbait. Got a little chop on the water. It's hard to be a good chatterbait. This one here, I actually just got this one. It's a green pumpkin watermelon on the bottom, and I have a 3.5 inch Tennessee shad, spunk shad on the back of it, kind of sticking to that theme of downsizing everything. A lot of guys this time of the year like that Chatterbait Mini Max, but really just downsizing your trailer, you still get a smaller kind of compact profile, and that's a really good option right there. I'm throwing this on 30-pound braided line. I really like my Chatterbait on braid, and I got a pretty soft tip on it. I have a nice soft tip.
Ooh.
It's alright, I get you.
It's okay.
See how that tip gives? That gives them time to get that bait, and then when they get it, I got that braided line with no give, and I can lay into them and get that hook set home. See it? Look, Annie. Look at that one. But that's kind of my setup for a chatterbait. This is actually a Ducket, the Jacob Wheeler Signature Series, 7'6". It's actually the medium heavy cranking, and it's worked really well for me for a chatterbait. I'll also, if I get into heavy grass with a lipless crankbait, I'll take this off and I'll throw that lipless crankbait on here as well and just rip it out of the grass. But for a chatterbait, lipless crankbait, that rod has been really good for me. I've caught quite a few fish on it. Alright, other moving baits. Talked about this last month, this Dirty Jigs compact swim jig. The only thing that I would do this month that I haven't changed on these is I got the 3.8-inch Cotech on there. I'll probably swap those out to a 3.3 or maybe even like the 2.8. Just kind of downsize everything this time of the year. But I like those two colors, more of a shad, more of a bluegill. Really good options there. And then if you can get away with it, a spinnerbait.
Spinnerbait.
Yeah, I really like this one. It has these little small blades on it. They're schooling their own small bait this time of the year, and it's nothing really that matches that as much as a good spinnerbait. But be sure you have a little chop on the water. Cloudiness helps probably as well. But I got a little small Crush City Mayor on the back of that one as well. And then of course, Ethan, what you got there, that's always a good option too.
Weedless underspin.
Yep, a little weedless underspin. Put you a little, 3.3-inch Cotech on there if you want. If you got slick conditions, you can pop that little blade off. If you have a little chop, you can just pop it back on. That's always been a good option for us. Last thing I want to talk about for Guntersville is just having just a regular Texas rig set up. I got this on like a 1/2 ounce here. You go 1/4 ounce, whatever. Pitching and flipping into little holes, lay downs, holes in the grass, lay downs, things like that. But I'll tell you where you can get away with it if you can get a jig in there. So this actual jig right here caught a 5-pounder out of the pond earlier in August. Just kind of weeding it through those limbs, and then this is a 1/2 ounce, so once it cleared those limbs and then just fell, that big joker went doop, and we had him. Pair that with a Crush City cleanup crawl. I mean, it looks so good. Like, I'm all about this jig right now. But yeah, keep a jig out for a lay down if you can get it in there, if the grass isn't too thick, and probably get you a big bite. 5 even, 5-1, 5 even.
5 pounds
I
zero.
told you it was a 5-pounder.
Oh my goodness, that's the biggest one I've ever seen come out of the pond. Can I hold him?
What?
And also that bass weighed 5 even.
We did.
5 even.
All right. All right, so that's going to conclude our September baits. Now we're going to go ahead and head into our
City giveaway.
yeah, for August. We're going to pick our winner for August, and stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, so first of all, I just want to say for the August giveaways, we were pretty blown away at the response. I think we probably gained another 100 subscribers or so by doing the giveaway. It started off a little slow, but then it really took off. So I was like, okay, we may start doing this every month. So anyway, thank you guys that liked and shared and subscribed, and we're going to do it all over again for September, but we're going to go ahead and pick our winner for August, and we're going to let Ethan spin the wheel here.
And the winner is
Keith Hall. Keith Hall. All right. Well, Keith Hall,
Congratulations.
congrats. We're going to get those lures to you. And, yeah. How about that? All right. Well, congratulations. We'll send you an email and get back with us, and we'll get those lures to you. All right. Well, let's talk about our September giveaway and show you what we have for this month. All right, so like we talked about, September, October on Guntersville, you gotta think flipping and frogging. So this September packet, we're gonna put in there a black and blue green pumpkin cleanup crawl. That's quickly become my favorite flipping and pitching little bait there. Love it on the back of a jig as well. It's just, man, it's my go-to right now. We're going to throw that in this month. We're going to give you guys probably the best heavy-duty flipping hook on the market right now. It's the VMC Redline, straight shank, 4/0. So you guys are going to be able to hook this up, 65, 50 pound braided line, and yeah, go flip and pitch around and catch some big ones. And our last one, and this is another really popular one, is the Berkeley Swamp Lure. This was designed by Bobby Lane, and I think everybody saw what Jordan Lee did down in Florida with this frog. Really good frog. We're going to throw that in for September as well. What we need you guys to do is just like last month, go to our page, like, comment, share it, and subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, then just like, comment, and share, and we'll add you to the little wheel for next month, and we'll do this all over again.
That's right.
All right. Ethan, you got anything to say to close it out?
Well, I hope you learned something new, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep, like and subscribe. Y'all enjoy getting out this month. Should be a good one. Days are getting cooler. Get out as much as you can and enjoy creation. We'll catch you next time.